Okay, welcome back. Now we're going to do the Chum Q analysis, part 1 of 3. We did the full form, and let's just show you how it goes, okay? We start the form the same way as Sulam Tao. Arms up, grab, elbow strike back, sink, feet, toes out, heels out, sink a little bit. Alright, now double Gan Sao, which is like this and this, but left arm on top. Double Gan Sao, roll your arms over like you're grabbing, and then back. Works on Lap Sao. Alright, left side first. Punch, tan, roll, hewn, grab, pull back. Right side. Punch, tan, hewn, roll, grab, pull back. Now, like this, we go forward. Double Man Sao. Man Sao is asking hand, asking arm. It's a common way to bridge, to make a connection. You'll see it on the wooden dummy, section 1. A lot of sections actually. So we go forward, boom. Now left arm goes on top. And now we go 1, 2, 3. And now the arms pivot over, pak, tan. And now your back arm is going to strike first with palm strikes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the third one, chamber your left hand back, like this. 3. All right. Now we're going to turn to our right, Larn Sao. It's kind of like a wall or a freight train tires it. So that we did that. Now we're going to do Tan Sao onto it. We're going to do turning Bong Sao. 1, pull back, Tan Sao. 2, pull back, Tan Sao. 3, and now a punch from here as you pull back. Pull back, Fak Sao, Chum. Arms like this on top like the end of Sulam Tao. Fak Sao, Tan. Pull back, boom. Now we need to do the right side. So double Man Sao, right arms on top. 1, 2, 3. Right arm pivot over, pak, tan. Now the back arm again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chamber to the back. Now we're going to turn over there with Larn Sao. Okay. Tan. 1 Bong Sao. Tan. 2 Bong Saos, 3 Bong Saos, Larn Sao. Punch, Fak, Chum, chop, Fak Sao, tan, roll, hewn, grab. Okay, that's part 1 of 3. And then what we'll do is we'll work on 2 and 3. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a sense of motion. Now as I'm doing some of these things, let's see. As we turn, we're working on 2 directional force. Each time we do those turns, that Larn Sao is going forward as my hand is going back. So we're going, so like you're pull pushing, right? Pull pushing, okay? And then as you pivot forward to Bong Sao, you want your front hip and your arm to kind of get that a little bit of forward force, pop, a little bit of snap. In your guard hand, your Wu Sao's up, right? And you pull back, Tan Sao, Bong, okay? As we do the elbow strikes, we listen to Hip Ching on this. The elbow strike, these turns are practicing our hips and our body coordinating together. Not only are we doing a strike like here, like an elbow strike, bang, but you're also working an elbow strike with the back of this arm, see? Bang, bang. So you could be doing like this, right? So you're working on sometimes with a forward strike and sometimes with a back strike with your elbows. Pak, tan. And we talked about 2 directional force. We're working on pak sao or pak da. Like you work on drills where you like pak punch, pak punch, pak punch. And so we're doing that with the arm. We're striking with a palm strike. And we pak the arm. Pak, pak, pak. So you're working on the 2 directional force. Like I mentioned, pak, pak, pak. And then work on palm strikes, but with shoulder turns. For a while you're doing this, but with these strikes, so you watch my shoulders. Boom, boom, boom. You're working on shoulder turning because it gives you more power, but it also gives you more range. See, watch, like if I'm here, but now if I turn my shoulder, I've got a little bit more range. And that gives you just more explosiveness and more distance coverage. What else? Working on turning our hips and our stance in motion. You notice as we turn, you sink a little bit the other direction. Like you wouldn't want to just turn like this. Feel yourself well rooted and into the turns so you're really stable and secure. And in each of those, we're going to Fak Sao, which is like a whipping arm of the shoulders, and then back to jump, which is a sinking arm. Sometimes that can help if there's an attacker on the side to clear a strike, or even just finding a bridge. We're here, something's on the side, well, your fox out finds it, and you can strike with one of those turning strikes. So fox, and we're coming back to center to always have our mind on the center line. So even if we're here, no matter which way we are, you're always focused on the center. What else do we do there? Paks, gans, elbows, Larn Sao. We talked about Larn Sao a little bit in the past. Larn Sao is that kind of like just a wall, or Tyler called it a freight train. So it's kind of keeping someone away from you. A little bit of space, a little bit of distance, high, low. Sometimes you could have your fist like this, or you could have your arm like this, just a way to kind of have pressure. You could almost do it with Bong Sao. A Bong Sao can almost be under force. Just a little bit of pressure. Sometimes it works for if you have concealed carry. Let's say you have your firearm here, somebody's close, you can push against it as it gives you range to draw your weapon, or even a knife or anything. Just give it, or just a little bit of space if somebody's too close. Well, there's part 1 that I can think of right now, and we'll do part 2 and 3. Thank you. All right, one thing I forgot is to talk about the long bridge punch. You notice each of these turns as we do this: Larn Sao, Bong Sao, turn, Bong Sao, turn, and then here your hand, you just strike, right? So we turn, Bong Sao, turn, and then just from here, strike. You're just kind of like punching from wherever your hand is. So it's here, boom. And this is going to be another part of, in part 2, we're also going to work on the long bridge punch, strike from where your hand is. Thanks.